Some more good news surrounding Texas's energy grids tonight. The Southwest Power Pool is no longer at emergency alert level. But while the ERCOT grid has been able to give power back to residential members, it is still at a level 3 emergency alert. KLBK's Grace Morris has been following this story all week and spoke to energy experts today on how the Texas grids have fared against the storm, what they are saying about the last couple of days.
Both grids that serve Texas, the Southwest Power Pool and the ERCOT grid, faced major challenges during this storm. LP&L saying that Lubbock's own grid fared well because of updates like new transmission lines and new power poles like this one. All preparations for LP&L switch to ERCOT in June. But as the storm starts to move on, experts say it leaves behind lessons learned.
I mean, this was just worse than their what could go wrong scenario.
Texas's energy grids facing unprecedented challenges over the last few days, with state leaders blaming wind energy for the rolling outages across Texas. Local experts say that isn't the whole story.
Had natural gas generation stayed online, we could have gotten through without blackouts, even if we'd lost all the wind.
While some of the wind turbines did freeze, Dr. Giberson saying that had they been prepared for such intense cold, they might have stayed on.
In Texas, you don't spend the extra money to build, you don't protect a Texas wind turbine against a Minnesota cold because we're not Minnesota.
But between Texas's two grids, one did end up faring better.
However you sort of look at it, I mean, clearly SPP has the power systems in SPP have fared much better than in ERCOT.
With Lubbock on the brink of switching from SPP to ERCOT, Giberson says ERCOT's response did raise a lot of questions.
It's definitely a reason to take just one more look. I'm still enthusiastic about joining ERCOT.
But in the end is still confident the switch will be good for Lubbock in the long run.
There'll be some changes made because of this, and it's going to be an even better system because of those changes. Forward looking, I mean, when June comes along and we join, right, this is in the past and there's a great deal of promise in the future of ERCOT.
Some members of the Lubbock community are now expressing concern over Lubbock's upcoming switch to ERCOT, but no announcement from LP&L has been made regarding the switch. Reporting from South Lubbock, I'm Grace Morris, KLBK News.